Okay, it's Charles. Sunday, March 6th, about 3 o'clock, getting a late start. We'll be hiking up to the main Hanging Rock Park and then keep going, trying to find the cave that my dad told me was up here. I thought I had found it when I was looking for the missing planes, and a couple people in my videos commented that I was close and I just need to keep going a little bit further. So we're gonna go find that today and maybe go check out the plane again. All right, here at the base where they got it fenced off because they don't want people climbing, but I might go climbing today. Basically past the fence, climb up through here past that tree, and then another little climb, and the cave that I know about is on the left. Alright, this is just up past that tree. You can see from down below. You got this next scramble up past that rock. There's the tree, this little scramble, and then when you come up here, just through there. The rest of the way up. And then here. Here's that cave. Now, this is more like a slot in a canyon with a roof than a cave. And I've been here before. I didn't really plan on coming here today, but I thought I've got some time. Might as well. And I didn't bring a light with me today. So we're going with phone flashlight. And it dead ends back in here. So when you're back in here, you can just see the front. Turn off this light. And if you let your eyes get used to it, you can kind of halfway see. Just hear motorcycles and dripping of water. All right, that's the cave I've known was here. And we're gonna head on up, go to the next cave that my dad told me about years ago. Hopefully we can find it today. Instead of going on down the trail and going back, we're going to cut this trail. just like that. No more crowds. We'll go this way for a while and find the one overhang I'd found before, and then follow the rock wall up from there, and should be able to find the cave. You can just see Winston. Back there. Actually, parking lot's down there. We'll wind around there, came up there. Most people stop right there and head on back down. They don't realize you come this way, get all kinds of great views, rock outcrops, places you could actually have a picnic without people all around. And the trail's a little bit harder to follow, but it's worth it. All right, down there is the rock overhang. Probably too windy, but the rock overhang that I thought was the cave before. So we'll go down there, and that's where we'll start from. All right, before I forget who it was, I just looked at the comments. Travis Treks. So thanks for the comment. He had made the comment that this is not the cave that my father was talking about. He said about 50 to 70 yards up along this way would be the actual cave. And as he had described, there were like benches here. It looked like somebody had made like a campfire ring and had some graffiti and all that and kind of icked up the place. And it looks like probably the Park Service came in and cleaned up some of the graffiti, tore up the fire pit, spread out some of the rocks, probably broke some of the rocks that were making the benches. So more natural here, no graffiti. You can still barely make out where there used to be something there, but we're gonna head up this way and see if we can't find the cave my father had told me about. And we're basically hugging along this rock face, and this is a bit of overhang here. I don't know if I'd call this a cave or not. We'll keep moving along this rock face and see what we can find. Last time I came this way, it was a bit, oh, there it is. But last time I came that way, that was a bit more grown up. I didn't even try coming this way. So this, a little bit slippery and wet. This would have been the cave my dad was talking about. Just under my nose the whole time. So thanks to Travis Treks for pointing this out. I'll be able to take some pictures and some video and share with my dad and see if this is in fact the cave he had found years and years ago. Anyway, we'll do some exploring. Oh, you can tell a temperature difference too. And a bit echoey. Some footprints of somebody's been in here recently. Probably Travis. That's the bottom of his boots. Right there. Definitely a cool little cave. Anytime I see rocks like this in the bottom of the cave, it always makes me wonder, how long ago was it when it fell down from the top of the cave? this is pretty much the entrance of the cave. Maybe a little bit further up, but I'm going to risk falling about right there. And I'm 6 feet tall, so you can see probably a good 8 or 9 foot entrance. Got some turkey vultures flying outside. Definitely a cool little spot there. Probably about 30 feet back in here. Definitely cool there. Alright, there's the outside of the cave. I came up from this side, coming on up, so it's actually easier to see if you were coming from this way. That's it. Hello. Just got off the phone with my dad. He said years ago when he had found it, he said he kept hiking and he found a sheer wall and he started climbing up and got halfway and didn't think he was gonna make it, but he stayed calm and kept on. I don't know if I'll be doing that, but we might explore a little bit more down this way and might go check out the plane crash today if we got time. It's almost 4 o'clock. So we probably have time. All right, I didn't include this in my last video of the finding the hidden plane crash site, but I figured I might include it in this one if I make this part of the video. But you've got this rock garden here, and if you find the rock garden, you're pretty much headed in the right direction. Better view of the rock garden. Pretty much rocks all strewn around. We'll head that way. Alright, just down the hill from the rock garden, here's the pieces I found the first time. And then just over this way will be the main crash site. I'll have to compare the footage from last time. I don't remember it being that beat up on the side. Maybe it was. I just remember it different. All right, backtracking would be the safe and quick way to go, but backtracking. Instead, I'm heading straight through the woods, which at least it's not summer, so we don't have to worry so much about snakes and ticks. But since it's no trail, we are pretty much bushwhacking. And the last time I tried to do this, I came to a cliff and had to go around it. But anyway, hoping to come out near one of the like lower falls or Windows Falls, Hidden Falls, whatever it is. So I'm going off the sun and the sound of motorcycles coming up the main road. So heading west. There's a little cave up underneath there. I'm getting to a section that there could be cliffs and drop-offs. So I'm trying to navigate around those. Oh, I'm still heading in the right direction. There's where I came from. Here's the creek I was following. Now a waterfall. I've actually been here before, but last time I was here, that was all frozen. Yeah, as usual, when I go hiking and I'm off trail, sometimes even when I'm on trail, I'll find a Mylar balloon. Let's see what this one said. Happy Valentine's Day. Somebody's probably got a broken heart. We'll make sure that gets packed out. If you ever come across a pile of Raisinets in the woods, yeah, don't eat those. They're not Raisinets. Ugh. All right, I've come across this creek, and I'm not positive, but I don't think it's the creek that Hidden Falls and Window Falls and all that are on. So I'm going to keep heading west and see what I run into. Although this is kind of cool. And no footprints or carvings or graffiti anywhere. Up there's the hanging rock part. And all along there was the ridge we were following with the cliffs. And we came down over there somewhere. But where we need to go is that way, but there's another ridge of cliffs over here. We have to find a way to safely get around them. So I'm going up this way. Yet another creek. I think this might be the creek for Windows Falls and Hidden Falls, but I'm further down creek from where I need to be. Ugh. So, oh, what's that big boulder? I'm gonna have to go up creek until I run into it. Okay, down there's the creek. I remember there's Indian Creek Trail just on the side, so I came up the bank and here we are. Back to civilization and a trail that's maintained, and there's no briars, rhododendron, and it's somewhat level to walk on. So now, oh, there's even a pipe. Now we just have to follow this back. Should lead by some nice waterfalls and then up to the parking lot. This is actually a trail I've never done before as far as going all the way down. I'm pretty sure it goes all the way down to the Dan River. So that's one of the things I need to do, is come up here one weekend and just hike this trail, not go off searching for hidden caves and plane crashes and whatnot. But like I said before, it's a good time of year to do it because you don't have to worry so much about snakes and mosquitoes and gnats and ticks and whatnot. Oh, even a bridge, look at that. Fancy. Oh, it still looks slippery. Alright, we're just at the lower part of Windows Falls, so just up there will be the steps to the trail leading out of here. We'll head up that way. Back to where we started, 6 o'clock. Bit of a roundabout way, but found the cave, so that was cool. If I'd have just gone to the cave and back, it'd probably only taken 2 or 3 hours. But yeah, as usual, got a bit distracted, saw other things. So if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.